Hello everyone, and welcome to this in-depth video where we explore the religious landscapes of three major English-speaking countries: the United States, the United Kingdom, and Australia. These nations share a common language and a history connected to the British Empire, yet their approaches to faith and religious practice have evolved quite differently over time. Before we dive in, please hit the like button, comment with your thoughts or questions, share this video with friends who might be interested, and subscribe to our channel for more content on global culture, history, and society. Historical overview. The United States. 1. Colonial origins. Many European settlers, especially the Puritans in New England, sought religious freedom in the New World. 1. This gave religion, particularly various Protestant denominations, a strong role in the formation of early American identity. 2. Disestablishment and the Constitution. The U.S. Constitution enshrined separation of church and state, First Amendment. 2. However, religion often remained woven into public life, e.g., references to God in political speeches, Pledge of Allegiance, etc. 3. 19th and 20th centuries. The U.S. saw revivals, the First and Second Great Awakenings, the rise of new movements, Mormonism, Christian Science, Pentecostalism, and waves of Catholic and Jewish immigration. 3. Over time, religious pluralism expanded significantly. The United Kingdom. 1. State church legacy. Historically, the UK, particularly England, had the Church of England as its established church since the 16th century. 1. In Scotland, the Church of Scotland, Presbyterian, has a different status. 2. From empire to diversity. With the British Empire spanning the globe, the UK gradually became home to people of many faiths, especially after World War II, as immigrants from former colonies, e.g. the India, Pakistan, Caribbean, arrived, bringing Islam, Hinduism, Sikhism, and more. 3. Secular shift. In recent decades, the UK has undergone a strong secularizing trend, with a notable decline in regular church attendance and an increase in people identifying as having no religion. Australia. 1. Colonial beginnings. Australia's original European settlers were often convicts and soldiers under British rule. 1. The Anglican Church, linked to the Church of England, held a significant status, but the colony was also shaped by Catholic Irish convicts and waves of diverse migrants. 2. Post-war migration and pluralism. After World War II, immigration from Southern Europe, Italy, Greece, Malta, and later on from Asia, Vietnam, China, India, introduced a broader religious mix: Catholic, Orthodox, Buddhist, Hindu, etc. 3. Contemporary identity. Australia has grown increasingly secular, and while Christianity remains the major religious affiliation, a large and rising share of the population identifies as no religion. 3. Multi-faith diversity is strong in major cities such as Sydney and Melbourne. Current religious landscape. The United States today. 1. High religious affiliation. Compared to many Western nations, the USA still shows relatively high rates of religious affiliation and practice. 1. Around 63% identify as Christian, Protestant, and Catholic combined in some surveys, though the number is declining. 2. Evangelicals and beyond. Evangelical Protestantism wields notable social and political influence. 2. There's also a growing share of religious nones, atheist, agnostic, or nothing in particular, now over 25%. 3. Regional differences. The South, the Bible Belt, is more religious, with higher church attendance, while the Northeast and West Coast are more secular or religiously diverse. The United Kingdom today. 1. Decline of institutional religion. The Church of England remains an established church, but membership and attendance have dropped significantly. 1. Catholicism and other denominations also see lower attendance rates. 2. Rise of the nones. Surveys indicate that about half or more of Britons describe themselves as having no religion. 2. Younger generations are especially secular in orientation. 3. Growing multi-faith scene. Large Muslim communities exist, particularly in cities like London, Birmingham, and Manchester. 3. Hindus, Sikhs, and other faith groups add to the UK's religious mosaic. 3. religion can come to the forefront in debates about integration, education, or social policy. Australia today. 1. Pluralism and sizable no-religion group. According to the 2021 census, around 44% identify as Christian, down from 52% in 2016, while about 39% say no religion. 1. Remaining percentages cover smaller groups: Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, etc. 2. Cultural Christianity. Many Australians still celebrate Christian holidays, Christmas, Easter, with a largely cultural approach. 2. Active church attendance is moderate to low, depending on region. 3. Urban versus rural. In metropolitan areas, you'll find strong multicultural and multi-faith communities. 3. Rural regions may have a more traditional Christian presence, or, conversely, be quite secular. Comparison and key differences. Role of church-state relations. 1. USA. Strict separation of church and state, but religion plays an influential role in politics, e.g., "In God We Trust," campaigning among evangelical voters. 2. UK. Has an established church, Church of England, but ironically is quite secular in practice. 2. The monarchy is tied to Anglican tradition, yet many citizens see religion as a private matter. 3. Australia. No formal state church, but historically close ties to Anglicanism. 3. The Constitution prohibits establishing a state religion, and the national identity is fairly secular. Levels of personal belief and practice. 1. USA. Generally higher religious service attendance than in Europe or Australia, though trending downward. 1. Christian identity still socially significant, especially in certain regions. 2. UK. Once considered quite devout, especially in earlier centuries, but now sees far lower church attendance. 2. Religious identity often overshadowed by a post-Christian mindset. 3. Australia. Shows a middle path, though leaning more towards secularization. 3. Christian heritage remains, but active practice is on a decline, while no religion soared in the latest census. Diversity and immigration impact. 1. USA. Immigrant communities contribute to Catholic growth, especially from Latin America, and also to expansions in Buddhism, Islam, and Hinduism. 2. UK. Commonwealth immigration post-World War boosted Muslim, Hindu, and Sikh populations. 2. London is markedly multi-faith. 3. Australia. Substantial immigration from Italy, Greece, post-war, then Asia in the late 20th century, forming a religiously diverse society. 3. New waves from South Asia, India, Pakistan further expand the mosaic. Contemporary challenges, secularization, and generational shifts. In all three countries, younger generations are less likely to attend services or align with organized religion. Spiritual but not religious attitudes grow, along with atheism, agnosticism. Churches must adapt if they hope to remain relevant. Public debates and cultural identity. 1. USA. Hot-button issues like abortion, LGBTQ+ rights, or religious freedom in schools show how religion intersects with politics. 2. UK. Occasional debates revolve around faith schools, the monarchy's religious role, or integration of Muslim communities. 3. Australia. Topics like same-sex marriage, legalized in 2017 via a postal survey, revealed a divide between religious conservatism and secular liberalism. Religious freedom versus social cohesion. Each country grapples with how to protect religious freedom, for minority faiths as well, while maintaining social harmony. Tensions can arise around dress codes, like hijab bans or face coverings, religious accommodations at workplaces, and so forth. Future outlook. 1. USA. Likely to remain religiously diverse, though mainstream Christian denominations may continue losing members. And evangelicals may still shape politics, whereas the nones group will probably grow. Chapter 2. UK. The established church might continue to lose ground, while multicultural faith expression grows. 2. Secular sentiment is likely to dominate public life, with pockets of religious activity. 3. Australia. The trend toward no religion is expected to keep rising. 3. At the same time, migration-driven pluralism will ensure a vibrant mosaic of communities. 3. Christian churches will adapt or risk further marginalization. Conclusion and call to action. It's clear that religion in the USA, the UK, and Australia holds diverse paths shaped by distinct histories, immigration patterns, and cultural values. While the US retains a relatively higher level of religious involvement, the UK has seen a dramatic secular shift, and Australia sits in between, becoming increasingly secular, yet also religiously diverse due to migration. The overarching trend in all three countries is a move away from institutional religion, especially among younger demographics, balanced by dynamic pockets of faith communities that remain active. What do you think? 1. Are you from one of these countries? 1. Share your personal perspective or experiences in the comments below. 2. Like this video if you found it informative and subscribe to our channel for more discussions on global society, history, and culture. 3. Spread the conversation by sharing with friends interested in comparing religious trends around the world. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.